Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 5 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NBA player props, go ahead and check out ParlayPlay. Get a couple free entries when you guys hop in there. Go ahead and check it out. I think you guys will like it. The best spot for easy player props. So go ahead and hop in there in the link below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty light day today. We got 5 matchups. Starting with the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Detroit Pistons. 76ers opening up as 10.5 point road favorites with the over-under at 223. The last 10 head-to-head, Philly 9-1, 7-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 8 out of the last 10 matchups. Philly on a 2-game losing streak right now. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Detroit, they're 2-8 in their last 10 on a 3-game losing streak. Philly 12-4 covering against Detroit. 10-1 in their last 11 against Detroit. Yeah, they've been pretty dominant against the Pistons here. Detroit 15-2 covering the spread. That's probably been the only thing they've been good at. Yeah, taking the Sixers on the road. Be cautious with that spread. I would probably maybe throw them in a teaser, lower it. Detroit, they've just been good at covering, so Detroit could easily sneak a cover here, but we're taking Sixers on the road. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks opening up as 5-point home favorites with the over-under at 222.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Cleveland 6-4. 7-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. No Evan Mobley, which hurts. Atlanta does have Gallinari questionable, so we should check his status. Cleveland 1-4 in their last 5, coming off an 8-point Dallas loss. Atlanta on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a monster win against the Thunder. Cleveland 0-6 covering the spread right now, 1-7 on the road. Atlanta 4-1 covering in their last 5, 8-1 at home. Yeah, Atlanta playing good basketball here. We're getting to the closing stretch, for the playoffs. So Atlanta does have a lot to play for here. Cavs struggling a little bit, dealing with those injuries, and you could definitely tell just 1-4 in their last 5. Yeah, I like the Hawks money line and spread at home. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Brooklyn Nets. Nets opening up as 1.5 point home favorites with the over-under at 239.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Milwaukee 2-1, 2-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. I do see Giannis is probable, so that's a good sign. Milwaukee coming out that 2-point win over Philly. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Brooklyn also 7-3 in their last 10, coming off a nice Detroit win. Milwaukee 9-3 covering the spread, 4-1 covering against Brooklyn. They've been good against the Nets here. Nets just 4-16 covering the spread at home. Yeah, going to be a classic battle here. 2 great teams. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bucks plus 1.5 on the road. I don't see any injuries on either end, so pretty healthy matchup here. Going to take the Bucks plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the LA Clippers versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as 3.5 point home favorites with the over-under at 222.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Clippers are 8-2, 4-6 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Zach LaVine is probable, so that's good. The Clippers 3-7 in their last 10, coming off a nice Utah win. Chicago 4-6 in their last 10. Clippers 1-4 covering against Chicago. 9-2 on the road against Chicago. Been good on the road against Chicago, surprisingly. Chicago just 4-12 covering in their last 16. 2-9 at home against the Clippers. Yeah. I think I gotta lean with the Clippers, plus 3.5 here. Got Paul George back. Looked pretty good coming off a Utah win. I mean, Bulls struggling here. I mean, they haven't played that great. They've been pretty bad at home. We'll take a shot with the Clippers plus 3.5 here. Then the last matchup, we have the LA Lakers versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as 12.5 point home favorites with the over-under at 225.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Lakers are 7-3, 8-2 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. No LeBron for the Lakers. No Whiteside for the Jazz. Bogdanovich and House Jr. are questionable. Lakers on a 3-game losing streak. Not looking good for LA. Jazz on a 5-game losing streak. Both teams struggling here. Lakers 2-9 on the road against Utah. Just 2-14 on the road. Going to be tough for them to get a road win without LeBron. Utah 0-5 covering the spread during this losing streak. Yeah, you know, got to roll with the Jazz here. I'm not in love with that 12.5 point spread. I think Lakers could definitely cover, keep it interesting, but going to be super hard to trust the Jazz or to trust the Lakers without LeBron. You've seen it; they've just been horrible. Rolling with the Jazz on the road here, and just be cautious with that spread. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.